Okay everybody, hi there. Today we're looking at my Trangia 27 and as you can see the top windshield is in a better state than the bottom one because the top one is a replacement. A few years ago I went to France, I took my Trangia and I also thought, well, you know what, I'll take a gas insert. You know, pops in there, goes out through the hole, fits onto a gas canister. In fact, I took this one. This is not Trangia, it's aftermarket. I think it's made by a company called Go. I'm not sure about that. There is a review that I put up on Amazon for it, and it is quite scathing. That insert melted my top windshield. It wasn't throttled back, it was like a blowtorch, and trying to get it down to a normal level was almost impossible. I think what happened was that it heated up the metal ring here and that transferred the heat to the aluminium windshield, which basically charred and burned. Now we do know that aluminium can burn under intense heat, and that's what happened to this one. For the rest of the trip we were putting in tent pegs and using our alcohol burner, which we had as a backup, and using it that way without a windshield, just using our rucksacks basically to cover round about. Not the ideal situation. Anyway, the good thing about Trangia is that you can get everything spare. So I bought a new windshield, and now my 27 is back to normal. Now, as well as that, you'll notice that there's another stove here. This is an Edelrid Hexon multi-fuel stove. There's the gas bottle for it, pump, etc. And it also works on gas canisters. Here's the MSR one. It's not the lightest stove. It's got a BernieDawg sound deadener on it, which works brilliantly. If you have a stove like a Polaris or a Hexon or a Svea 123, he 3D prints these caps, which will reduce the noise and also give you a better flame. This comes with the usual flame spreader, three attachments, a cup, and the flame goes underneath. The good thing about this Hexon is I will probably give you an update on this another time when I can go out on a walk. Sorry, anyway, I digress. The good thing about this is it simmers. It only has one valve, but it will simmer on petrol or on the MSR type, Coleman type gas. I've also got an adapter so I can use it with the butane canisters, but they're only for the summer because they're no use in the winter. I usually run this on Aspen 4T petrol, which is for lawnmowers, 4-stroke. It's very clean. I've also used in the past, when I've been in a bit stuck, cans of Zippo fuel. Not original Zippo fuel because I'm not a millionaire, but the stuff you get in the pound shops, and it works okay. And of course you can get, if you can get it, you can get the Coleman fuel as well. I can't really get Coleman fuel, so I just go down to the local farmers merchants and get the Aspen 4T because it's used for 4-stroke engines for them. Now, why do I have this? Well, for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't take this to France, because this, using a little adapter called the Tradapter, which just goes in there, can be used with a Trangia. And because it has ideal and very efficient simmering, you're not going to burn it. Now what you have to do is remove these legs. These are also not original. A big shout out to Edelrid, because they sent me spare legs for nothing when the originals warped. There had been a problem with that. I haven't found it at all with the new ones. I think these are titanium, and they don't seem to have any problems at all with the heat. The only other problem I've had with this stove is changing one of the jets, which got clogged. I have still to clean that. I'll probably use brake cleaner. There is a metal wire through here that you can strip and take out all the carbon. These sort of stoves do need a bit more maintenance than your average gas stove, but nothing works like these in a cold winter. It will even work with the gas canister inverted, so that you can feed it liquid gas, which helps in the winter as well. But personally, I just use petrol. So what I have to do is remove these legs and come back to you. So I'll do that just now. And there we have it. The Edelrid, the Tradapter, and the legs. But these can, if you're using it just for the Trangia, these can just be left behind in a nice safe place so they don't get lost. Now, what do I need to do? I need to take off the windshield, turn this upside down, turn this upside down, and we'll feed the gas hose through the slot that's provided by Trangia. Then all I need to do is hold this here, engage these lugs with each part of the Edelrid. As you can see there, we have the lugs in there, and it's handy because you have, it doesn't matter, you don't need to worry about where you put the adapter, as it has the holes for the preheater hose all round. Very nice piece of design. Now, once that's ready, we get our windshield, put it on, make sure the valve is off, and attach our gas canister. If I can do this. Normally I'd have this done in no time. And I can hear a little bit of gas there, so we've got gas. And we'll get out our trusty Soto, turn on the gas. And there we have it. I'm putting it right down to almost zero. That'll simmer away. It won't damage the windscreen. And I'll just turn it up and show you just how You can actually see the flames were hitting the windscreen there, so I wouldn't be using that. I'd probably have it round about there. That would be ideal. I do believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, but the inserts, the gas and multi-fuel inserts at Trangia are throttled back so that you don't have this problem. You can actually see how that could be a problem there. And it's quite a nice silent flame with the BernieDawg on it. I believe that's originally for the Polaris stove, but it fits the Hexon perfectly. And there we have it. Now we just let it cool. As you can see, it's red hot, and I could also use that in the winter using kerosene or petrol. Kerosene's a bit too dirty though, and it's you have to watch with the jet. The good thing about the Hexon is that it's one jet for all. You don't need to faff around changing jets for gas or kerosene or petrol. Some people say they've used it with diesel. I don't know. Personally, I couldn't see me doing that. And there we have it. Now, I also have the winter heater for the Trangia, which I'll show you another time. As it is, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll come back and watch some more, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.